Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we will talk about iOS 26, not the way you have watched videos online. I know it's been 2 or 3 days, people have already downloaded and made the videos, but this is gonna be different. This is gonna be based on the people's opinion to that. So let's start with our lock screen. Apple copied the design from Oppo. Okay, wait, no, we're supposed to say something positive. Okay, let's start it with that time. Of course it is variable and we can customize it the way we want, and this is actually good thing for many people. Also, other than the time, we got the widgets at the bottom, and in here we can add 1 or 2 widgets. So the second thing I really like about the second widget, you can add on top of the screen, and in here you can have your calorie count, your weather, your SoundCloud, etc. And this is way actually they have managed the stuff on the home screen quite well. And if you have widgets on your lock screen, there's no need for personally me, no need to add another widget in the main screen. So let's go into the main screen. The first thing you see, the animation. Apple nailed it. One of the best animations Apple have done it here. Actually, my patience ran out already. I cannot talk many positive. Okay, if there is something positive, I'll talk in the video. But if there is the feedback which is keep coming into my mind from the people that they have given to me, first thing is the glass UI is so impractical for the people who are outdoor. So usually I gave my phone to the people on the campus, so they are outdoor, I have given to them and they utilize it. They say that the first comment was, it's so hard to see the icon. Why the icon looks so unreal? They were asking, is there something wrong with my screen? Have I replaced my screen? And I can assure you guys, I did not replace my screen. Then I was like, okay, maybe you don't like this one. I changed it to the clear one. They were like, okay, it's even worse than that. This does not look appealing at all. This is not my comments, this is the comments of the students who are some of the undergrad students and some of the postgrad students. Okay, other than that, I was like, okay, so we get back to the here. One thing bad, okay, no worries, but if we create into the dark or something, okay, if dark cannot be done because it's a bit more contrast to it, so it's easier to see. Even daytime it's easier to see the dark mode, and right now I'm creating this video daytime. Okay, second thing actually I like about this, the search screen comes on bottom. People who are using the bigger phone like iPhone 16 Pro Max or 15 Pro Max or 15 Plus, and this screen is at the bottom, it looks really nice. And the second thing, I really like the layout of the Apple new keyboard, though it's not much difference, but this pop-up design is actually much appealing. Other than that, there's one thing I really like about this one is the way they manage the battery. Of course, I play a lot of game. I'm a student. Don't judge me on that. Okay. So other than that, I go on the charging cycle, and in here the slider they have changed it. It has a bit of animation inside it. It looks good. Top, the back button, it used to be non-existent. It was there but non-existent. Come to the main setting, everything is same, other than they have created the sections. I actually prefer these sections. Like many other people, they like these sections. Okay, other than that, the second major update, they have refined the calendar, and calendar actually looks much smoother and much better. We can organize many ways, and the animation overall, they looks appealing, they looks good to the eyes. Here we can arrange our calendar the way we want. There are 4 options, so I think this one is much better. But I personally like multitask details. Okay, so let's open the clock application. In the clock application, the bottom you can see the pill shape icons. In here they are easier to move around, but at the same time the animation looks again smoother, much better. But if we go to the normal mode, the default mode, you will not be able to see much. Customize, default, done. Let's open the clock. Okay, it's a bug. Why I'm getting embarrassed like Steve Jobs don't have to be embarrassed, but okay, it will stay like this. I don't know why. Of course it should be the bug. And let me close it. It's third time. Apple, please do not disappoint me, even though it's a beta. But okay, but this is beta, so we cannot see it. But lastly, I have checked it, it was not easier to see at the bottom. Now let's talk about elephant in the room. the control panel. What is this? It's so much uneasy for the eyes. Right now, if I am outdoor, I'm actually much sitting in a bright area, but if I go outdoor, it's much harder to see. And Apple still need to figure out the algorithm to adjust these icons around. So my final thoughts about iOS 26. It looks good, it looks appealing if you are only using iPhone since you started using your phone. You by mistake, if you have used Samsung phone with their UI 7 or 8, both of them have excellent UI and they have much more flexibility than Apple. You will not be able to like Apple design anymore. And if we go on our lock screen, and you will see that this one is the time is from Oppo. Unlock it with beautiful animation, and we look into the settings and it looks like coming from Huawei. I don't know how many people of you have used Huawei phone ever, but this icon was Huawei and Oppo from 10 years ago. And this one, the camera icon is also from Huawei. Congratulations to Apple to finally change something. I know it's really hard for Apple to change anything because they are lazy or they are out of resources. I don't know what's the problem with Apple, but they don't like to change anything. Last time they have given this big change was in iOS 7. So in those 10-15 years, Apple has changed that. It's really hard for them to adopt the new technology and create a new design. But it used to be the point when Apple changed the design, all the market follow that design. But now not the case anymore. There you go guys. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you have enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel.